Hi, welcome back. Quick video today. I found a drugstore foundation and concealer that I felt compelled to share with you all. I don't do this often with drugstore products, but when I find an affordable product that really performs on a high-end scale, I feel the need to share it. So this video is literally just dedicated to a foundation and concealer that I have been loving recently. It's not a newer drugstore product. I want to say it probably did come out within the last year or so, and I've seen a couple of you maybe mention this in my videos in the past. If you follow me on TikTok, I already did a little sneak peek preview application of the foundation, but I haven't talked about the concealer. So without further ado, it is the Loreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation and the matching concealer. So it's just the Radiant Concealer formula. Now I feel like the name could be a little deceiving in the concealer formula because it is very reminiscent of NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. They're really nothing alike. The formulas are totally different, and that's never really been a favorite concealer of mine. So don't get it twisted. They're really, I don't find them to be similar at all. So we all know I have been down in the dumps about NYX discontinuing the Bare With Me Skin Veil. This could be a lovely replacement. I don't think they are 100% identical. They definitely have a lot of differences, but this is a drugstore formula that I've discovered that really just blew me away. It just feels high-end. It looks, I even love the packaging. I love the tube style packaging. It has squeeze bottle with little tube here. So I want to talk about the foundation first. This is a foundation I feel could work for a lot of different skin types. Like the name says, it does lean a little bit into the radiant category, but I would not call this like an overly glowy product. I actually feel it's kind of a satin finish with just a hint of radiance. I ended up getting the lightest shade that was available at my Walgreens, which I think is the lightest color. It's 10 Ivory. It's a little light on me, so I would probably suggest going up one more shade if you feel that you're my skin tone, but it's not too light that it doesn't work. So that's the shade I've been using. So the reason I like this foundation so much is because I feel like it's very forgiving and it's very versatile. And you know, versatility, that is the name of the game for me when it comes to foundations. I like when they can do different things. So the reason I say it's forgiving is actually right now, I think my perioral dermatitis is flaring back up and I have a lot of just weird texture happening around my nose, between like my nasal area. I don't know, you can't see it from this angle, but close up, I can feel it. It's definitely itchy. And so I'm feeling like a lot of my traditional foundations that I'll use aren't looking great. This has been wearing really lovely on top of even my textured skin, but I bought it before I had the flare up. And I just thought it looked immaculate, beautiful, skin-like. I even on TikTok compared it to my Armani Luminous Silk. And I would definitely say finish-wise, it has a very similar finish to Luminous Silk. So if you find that you have textured skin, aging skin, even some scarring, I still feel like this formula would be very forgiving because it's that perfect texture where it's not too thick, it's not too thin, and it does provide anywhere between a light to medium coverage. I also really love the packaging on it. It is a little squeeze bottle. I don't know, when foundations have the little like small, I don't know, just a little small tube on the end. I love that for some reason. Packaging great, travel friendly, no fuss. Personally, I don't even know why we're still doing pumps. Can anyone tell me? Like, I even feel like with packaging like this, it's easier to get it out because you can actually just go in and squeeze, or you could just simply cut the top off of it. So big fan of this packaging is what I'm getting at. So yeah, love it. Easy to apply, light to medium coverage, very forgiving. I would say finish, like I said, kind of somewhere in between like a satin and radiant, not overly glowy. But also I can't feel that I can categorize it as like a true satin finish. That would be something like my latest Lisa Eldridge foundation. So I love it. I think it is worth a shot. And I'm going to move into the concealer now. So I bought the concealer not really expecting much because I'm very hard on my drugstore concealer formulas. And there's only really been one that's impressed me like all year last year. The NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. That one really impressed me. And all the others that I tried last year didn't even really get a mention. So I just bought this alongside of it because it was buy one, get one half off. And I thought, why not? I got the shade, I also got the lightest shade in this, 200 Ivory. Love this formula. I have to say, again, the reason I like the NYX formula so much is it reminded me of my Dior concealer. This one, I have to again say, it does remind me of my Dior, but I want to go back to Armani. It reminds me a lot of my Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. It's a little bit more watery like the Luminous Silk formula is, compared to the Dior is a little bit thicker. So this is a very thin, blendable formula. It's very forgiving. I feel like it's flexible, and I look for that in my concealers a lot because I don't want something that's overly wet and glowy because I just don't want my under eye area looking super glowy, but I also don't want something that is matte and crepey and thick and super full coverage. I need something that has that flexibility, and this to me is that. And like I said, very, very, very similar to my Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. But when you apply it, you'll notice very thin texture, but it has a good amount of coverage to it. I would say same as the foundation. You could get a nice light to medium coverage. Standard doe foot applicator, nothing crazy fancy about this concealer. And honestly, I love to see it. Like I said, I'm not into extravagant packaging. I feel like it is a very good companion with the foundation. So yeah, I have been loving this formula. You're definitely going to see me use this a lot. I think it will end up being a most used drugstore product of 2022 for me. And I just wanted to share it with you all because I sometimes love just doing these quick, like come on camera, tell you about this product, why I like it. And then that's it. Show you some application and we're out the door. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about this. Let me know if you've tried it and your thoughts on it, because I swear I had seen a couple people ask me to try this or talk about it, or some of you all who already really enjoyed it. So it is worth a shot. I'll leave my TikTok video down below. It's like a very quick, like 1 minute video where I show a quick freestyle application. But obviously I showed you the demo in this video. So yeah, worth a shot. Lovely high-end performance drugstore product. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.